welcome to Manchester Phoenix TV. This is a show that brings you Manchester's fastest and most exciting sports team, the Manchester Phoenix. On tonight's show, we've got the EPL news roundup, etc. We've got game highlights, player interviews, and the usual post-match wrap-up. But, bit of extra news, the dynamic duo are back in business. Pete, welcome back, mate.
How's it going, bud? It's good to be back. Missed it.
Yeah, somebody called you the chosen one earlier on. It wasn't me.
Chosen for what exactly? That's what I'm worried about.
We'll
it
find
needs to
that
be
one out
defined, so.
Right, I'll go straight on with a little bit. I've got a few signing news tonight. Jarosescu came over and helped us out with the injury to Frankie. Well, he didn't help us with the injury, but you know what I mean. He's now gone to Cardiff for the rest of the season. Good luck, Jaro. Thanks for all your help. Harvey Stead and Ivan Antonov, two youngsters at Bracknell. They've signed permanent contracts down there. And young Stead celebrated with a goal last night. Tonight's opponents, the Jets, they've been busy. Stephen Balmer signed from Cardiff Devils. Some of you might remember him with the Metros a couple of seasons ago. Young Irish lad. And also, Brad Watchorn's back in the building. He's the guy that had 3 or 4 games, went to be a cage fighter.
I thought I recognised him when I saw it on the team sheet.
Couldn't get out the cage, and so now he's back. He's signed for them, and they're looking at others before the deadline. Brit forward Danny Wood, some of you might remember him at Sheffield and at Hull. He went over to German 3rd Division and has come back, and he has gone to Peterborough. The deadline, 31st of January, I can't see much more now. Any more Telford-style movements, I don't think. The 2-week notice thingy can stop all that.
Yeah, I think, like I say, I think you've seen probably most of the moves you're going to see now. Although with Telford having all the money and the way they've been going around the business, you never say never, I guess.
Pete, we've done that to death, mate.
Oh, okay. So I'll just let him get back on with it then.
Right, on to last night's games. Milton Keynes 3, Swindon Wildcats 1. Lightning keep rolling along. Goals from Adam Carr and a Blas Emersic double, the last being an empty netter, gave them the points. Swindon goal from, yep, you guessed it, Aaron Nell. Slough Jets 2, Sheffield Steel Dogs 8. Jets' brand new young goalie from the KHL. He only lasted 25 minutes, by which time the Dogs were 6-0 up. Coron hat-trick, 2 from Bebris and 1 from Lloyd Gibson. Milton went between the pipes and seemed to settle the Jets down. Tverdek got 2 goals for them, but Dogs had too much. Another goal from the red-hot Coron, his 4th, and 1 from Greg Wood, ended the game at 8-2. And just to add insult to injury, Kaminskis, their D-man come import come enforcer, got himself a match penalty with 8 minutes to go when the team was 8-2 down. I don't think the coach would be too happy with that one.
Not really. I mean, I know you try and use the physical stuff to get a fight, kind of light a fire under your team, but 8-2 down with hardly any time left, probably not the best time. Although, maybe sending a message for the next time the two clubs meet.
The boat's sailing down the Clyde by then, I'm afraid. That's it. Right, Basingstoke 5, Peterborough 4. Cracking game down there. The Phantoms were 3-goal lead in 3 minutes. Piatek, Plaskauskas still scoring, and Petran. Bison pulled 2 back from Karpov and Long by the end of the first. Home side hit 2 more in the second, take a 4-3 lead, with Karpov second and Joe Rand. Old man Mark Levers, he leveled the scores, but that man Karkov hit the winner with his hat-trick with 10 minutes left. So Peterborough nearly did us a favour last night.
Yeah, I mean, Peterborough have obviously come on leaps and bounds since Kulikov's been down there. Basingstoke, again, like I said, they got off to a bit of a rocky start. It was looking pretty good for us Phoenix fans, and probably Guildford too, and then that's going to spoil the party for us lot by taking the win. So. Right,
Bracknell Bees 1, Telford Tigers 4. They had a 2-goal lead after 2 periods. Here's another one for you. Mijusevic, I'll get you doing that one later on. And a Rick Plant penalty shot, given for a stick being thrown at the puck. More about that one later. The Bees hit back right at the start of the third from Harvey Stead, but 2 goals later on from Adam Walker, and a penalty goal awarded to Telford. For guess what? A stick being thrown at the puck. They didn't learn from the first one, but as the goalie was out of the net, the goalie had been pulled, it's a penalty goal. And for all you stars out there, Rule 637B. A goal shall be awarded to the non-offending team if the goalkeeper has been removed from the ice and the stick or other object is thrown or shot in the direction of the puck and prevents an obvious and imminent goal. So there.
Your smug face, I've missed that, I tell you. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. I mean, obviously, you've got to try stuff like that, but you know 99% of the time it's not going to work, but, you know.
To be honest, somebody posted that in the hockey forum and I nicked it. I'll be honest.
If you hadn't said anything, we'd have actually believed you looked that up.
Yeah. Right, onto the table, which should be perched on my left shoulder instead of Pete. The Bison have got 52 points, Flames 51, and the Phoenix 50. But we happen to have 4 games in hand. Lightning are sitting pretty in 4th place with 44 points. Steel Dogs have got 35, Wildcats 31, Bees 31, Tigers 30, Jets 29 and Phantoms 27. This fight for the bottom playoff place is going to be pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, start of the season, sorry to go back to Telford again, but it looked like it was going to be Telford and another. And then, obviously, Telford and sort of Slough have literally switched fortunes. And it's going to be really interesting. I think you could see maybe one of the bigger teams fail to make the playoffs this year.
Right, on to tonight. We gave them a bit of a battering last time. They're struggling. You know, they're just feel for them. They've had the rug pulled from under their feet, and it's just so difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like they're going to have a good team again at the start of the season. Then obviously the wheels fell off. I don't think we're 100% sure what's going on behind the scenes. Been rumours bandied around, but yeah, you got to feel for them. I mean, obviously, start of the season, the fans think they're going to have a really good season, good shot at some kind of silverware, and it's not looking likely for them at the moment. Obviously, the battering they got yesterday at Sheffield, and could that be a bit of a G up for them? Obviously, the goalie's going to want to come back and prove that it was just an off night. They're going to want to try and restore a bit of pride. So, a few people are saying it's going to be a walk in the park, but as we know, there's no easy games.
Having said that, that's where the sympathy lies. We've got a hockey game to win for ourselves. So, yeah, I'm fairly confident tonight, but the guys know the concentration they need to win every game. If they don't, they see what happens. So, I'm not really worried about concentration. Tony will have them already.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've seen sort of put a bad performance in over like one period, and then they come out the next really fired up because obviously Tony's had some special words with them. So, yeah, I'm sure he's kind of pointing out, obviously, the game's in hand. We win those, top of the league, and a bit of breathing room. And yeah, the home form the team's shown as well is going to play into it. So the boys are really confident. You've got to say Phoenix will win it.
You talk nearly as much as Jake.
Well, I've been taking some classes off him. You know, to be the chosen one, you've got to keep on top of your game.
Well, the cameraman's pointing at his watch, then get rid of this now. So let's go watch some hockey.
Gets onto his own rebound, just wide of the front, trying to make it out front shot, just goes wide from Robin Kovar, backling down to the corner, back to Graham at the blue line, plays it in behind the net to Robin Kovar. Kovar sets it up towards Blacklick, puck gets deflected down into the corner. Kovar will settle it down, back to Ruthroyd at the blue line, goes towards the net, comes down in front. Kovar couldn't quite settle the bobbling puck down, picks it up on the hash marks. Pavlek turns it over, kept in at the line by Graham. McKinney on the hash marks, flips it through to Kovar behind net, playing out towards Blacklick, who is tied up, and Andrei Vasiljevic will cover it up. Face off one by Robin Kovar. Schnabel circles the net, finds Frankie Bakalik. Bakalik will carry up the ice. Plays it back to McKinney, top of the circle, looks for a tip from Kovar, and it gets through the legs and in it goes. Well, nothing that Andrei Vasiljevic could do about that one. A lovely redirection from Robin Kovar sends the puck straight through the legs of the Jets netminder. 23rd goal of the season for Robin Kovar, and the Phoenix have struck first. It's Manchester 1, Slough 0. Roy picks it up, almost lost the puck, but does get it away to Liam Chong, and shovels it into no man's land. Barmer will shoot, comes off the blocker, throw Webb trying to glove it down. Chance there for Barmer, can't get the shot away, and Liam Chong will bring the puck away for the Manchester Phoenix. Down the left hand side he comes, fires it around the boards. Bentham will go in on the forecheck. Holds the puck, plays it down into the corner rows. Chong trying to come out near side to save maybe Vasiljevic. Rebound, they score. Jack Watkins out in front as the Jets completely lost him on his lap round the back of the net. The rebound came off the pad of Andrei Vasiljevic, and Jack Watkins has his 5th goal of the season. The Phoenix look shaky at the back, but they lead by 2 goals to 0. To the right of Andrei Vasiljevic, it's Barmer that wins the draw. Knocked down in front, Archer gets to it and puts it up over the crossbar, as James Archer had the freedom of the slot there. The Jets didn't pick him up. Lack knocks it past Boothroyd and will play it down the ice. Waller behind the net will play it around the boards to towards Tuwolski, chip through by line and away comes Aleš Padalek. Padalek has it roll off his stick, nice pass from Bakalik to find Robert Schnabel. Schnabel around the boards, Graham picks it up and away comes Robin Kovar. Kovar down the ice, dances his way through, play towards the front, comes off the back of the skate of Bakalik. Graham keeps in, Kovar trying to pick it up down in the corner, Tuwolski's there, flips it up ahead, kept in by Graham who shoots, Vasiljevic was unsighted. Waller put under pressure by Frankie Bakalik, line sends it back around the other way. James Archer will keep that one in at the line and finds Robin Kovar down in behind the net, played out front, it's loose, it's Archer who settles it down. Shoots, Vasiljevic blockers it away. Comes back to Archer again, he shoots up over the gun of Vasiljevic, it bounces down in front of the net. Padalek trying to spin away from Robin Kovar, who will head to the bench for a line change. And Aleš Padalek will settle things down for the Jets. Comes off the skate of Jamie Line, who plays it up the boards. It's Archer that knocks it down. Schnabel finds Hand, who will curl and bring it into another curl. Played up onto the wing, Cerny trying to take it up off the boards. Tuwolski chips it up in the air, bouncing puck, Cerny gloves it down, he winds, he shoots, he scores! Well, there goes the lid on Andrei Vasiljevic's water bottle as Michael Cerny had plenty of time, plenty of room, fires it near side, up over the shoulder of the Jets netminder. 32nd goal of the season for Michael Cerny. The Phoenix lead Slough by 3-0. Off the boards, beautifully weighted pass, in comes Cerny again, the puck just rolled off his stick and he gets it back off a poor clearing attempt from Indy Kyrgios. Cerny nicely backhands through, Corson Heron down in the corner, pass was deflected, Liam Chong will get onto that bouncing, bobbling puck. Corson Heron waits in front, it's chipped down into the corner, Kyrgios sweeps it up ahead and away comes Aleš Padalek. Bentham trying to force him wide, Padalek cuts towards the net, Foe makes the save and swept the puck away from Steve Barron, blows the whistle. Kovar loses out in the draw, Waller playing it down into the corner, Bentham trying to chop it through, played out near side, chance and they score. Jamie Lyon it is for the Slough Jets with a near side effort that squeaks its way through Stephen Foden with 6 seconds left in the first period. The Jets are on the board. It's Phoenix 3, Slough 1.
Your old car, seen better days, given up the ghost? You need the friendly guys at Davidson's. One phone call is all you need. They'll collect your car for free, sort out that nasty paperwork, and transform your old banger into lots of lovely cash. Because Davidson's are extremely reputable and recommended by the DVLA. So for the best prices, cash on the spot, and to scrap your car with confidence, call us on 0161 928 9981.
Davidson's, we're talking scrap.
CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating. Because if it stops, so does your business. We provide many unique ways of keeping your network running at its full potential, ensuring your company never misses a beat. CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating.
Pick it up again on the hash marks. Playing in behind the net for Andy McKinney. McKinney Bakalik's one-timer gets the end of the toe of Vasiljevic. Graham's shot is paddled away into the plexiglass. Kovar trying to knock it down. Bakalik moves out of the corner. Bentham from the line. That's deflected high to the right of Vasiljevic. It is Kovar that wins the draw, gets it back to the line. Pressure coming on. It's played down towards Bakalik in the corner. Kovar trying to spin his way out of trouble. He sends it to Bakalik, who gets bumped into the boards, and the Jets will clear the puck away, lofted up ahead. Graham waves his stick at it. Bakalik gets it onto the wing for Andy McKinney, who gets around James Buckingham, played it out near side. Bakalik trying to get the shot. McKinney coming out front, blocked away by Vasiljevic. Bakalik in the corner, the boards, and away he comes short-handed down the right-hand side. McKinney's there with him. Kovar dances through and just puts it wide of the far post. Neil getting it across to Ben Wood, who will fire it down the ice. Padalek it is who knocks it down. So backhand the through. Kyrgios finds Padalek. Padlett getting past James Neal down into the corner, played it towards the slot, but Hand was there. Line lost his edge away from the Phoenix short-handed. Hand down the left-hand side. He's got Cerny with him. Hand shoots and Vasiljevic makes the save and holds on. Kyrgios is backhander finds nobody. Cerny gets it up ahead and away comes Hand. He's in behind the D. He circles back. He finds Cerny who gives it towards the front, and it hits the skate of Matt Sawalski and rolls in. When your luck's in, your luck is really in, as Hand spun it back to Cerny, who tried to give it back to Tony Hand, who was nowhere near the net, but Matt Sawalski was helpless. It's a short-handed goal for the Manchester Phoenix. It'll be a goal for Michael Cerny. It's Phoenix 4, Jets 1. Find Cerny down into the corner. The Jets try and glove it down, but the Phoenix have won it back. Cerny just about keeps it in at the line. Hand playing it into the slot. It's Michael Cerny may have got a piece of Vasiljevic on its way up over the crossbar. Archer coming in to try and knock the puck loose. The Jets clear it away and Phone will come out of the goal. Backlick has his stick lifted. Chong will pick it up in behind the net. Pitchley trying to knock the puck loose, but Liam Chong keeps it. Jack Watkins, top of the circles, comes off the glove of Andrei Vasiljevic, and the Jets clear it away. Graham across the ice to Boothroyd and back to Joe Graham. Graham chipping it ahead, it hits the glove of Alan Lack, and Slough bring it ahead. Watch on into the zone, got it through. Pitchley backhand Sue, shot from Padlett, but saved by Phone, and he sweeps the rebound away. Archer chips it up ahead, Kyrgios as well to kick it down into the corner. Pitchley trying to get away from Boothroyd, he gets spun around. Graham will step across as it's played towards the front. Kick straight back out to Padlett, who shoots, comes off the arm of Phone, and it goes. And that one will count, I think. The horn hadn't gone, as far as I can tell. JJ Pitchley was right on top of Stephen Folk, and I'm not sure what the Phoenix are complaining about here, whether it's the clock having hit 0 or the Jets player being in the crease. Steve Brown will head to the scorer's bench, and we'll wait to see what the official verdict is. But depending upon what Steve Brown says, it may well be that at the end of the second period, it's Phoenix 4, Slough 2.
Here at CW Motors, we provide a large range of high-quality services. Your vehicle will be looked after by our highly qualified and dedicated team, using both state-of-the-art technology and good old-fashioned elbow grease. We specialise in accident crash repair, mechanical and bodywork, and MOT preparation. We also have oven and jig facilities and can provide insurance estimates. So, for a friendly and professional service, come and see us at Victoria Mill, Droylsden, or you can call us on 0161 371 9983.
Towards Kovar, Boothroyd at the line, plenty of time, he shoots, save made Vasiljevic, and Barmer on the hash marks. Phoenix get it to the line, Kyrgios trying to bank it back in. Comes off the skate of the Jets captain, and Bakalik will pick it up once more. Wood cross out pass is intercepted, and Barmer will find Line into the zone. Line spins away from Robert Schnabel. Poke in the skate, shot from Kyrgios, goes wide of the far post. Barmer backhands it towards Rhodes and Line down in the corner. Puck though turned over, Phoenix playing up ahead into the zone. Comes Bakalik, he waits, he shoots, save made Vasiljevic, rebound is there for Kovar. Vasiljevic will dive on top of it. Bentham into the zone, just had it roll off his stick, but he knocks it away from Sam Waller. plays it towards himself off the back of the net, nicely backhands it through. Chong sets up Watkins, will save Vasiljevic. Loose puck was there, but Vasiljevic will get the glove down. Backlick, circle, Schnabel banks it through. Kovar holds the puck, gets the pass through. Backlick into the zone, it comes back, shot from McKinney, save made. Backlick on the rebound, really good save by Vasiljevic, and Padalek will sweep that loose puck away. Bring the puck away, finds James Archer, who drives his way into the zone, fires it across ice, it takes a deflection, and the Jets will look to break with Matt Tawalski down the left-hand side, float to pass through towards Barmer. Schnabel fires it up the ice, Hand reels it in, 3-on-2 for the Phoenix. Hand playing it across, it's Michael Cerny, it deflects off the stick, and they score. Nothing that Jamie Lyne could do about that one. He did the right thing by getting the stick down on the ice to stop the pass getting through. But it is another Manchester Phoenix goal that goes in off a Slough Jets player, and Manchester now lead by 5 goals to 2. Based on block by Tony Hand. Schnabel back there. Schnabel back to Hand. Circle back. And threads a pass up the middle. In comes Michael Cerny. He shoots. He scores. Well, 2 and 3 might have gone in off Jets players, but number 4 was all Michael Cerny. Lovely stretch pass from Tony Hand, and Cerny goes block aside on Andrei Vasiljevic. The Phoenix lead Slough by 6 goals to 2. Schnabel up the ice, nicely drops it back. Kovar, past Padalek, past Line, past Kyrgios. Puck just not loose though. Line trying to get it clear. Kyrgios will pick up on it. Gains the red line, plays it onto the wing for Alex Padalek into the zone. He drops it back to Kyrgios, who shoots. Phone blockers it straight back to Mindy Kyrgios, who shoots again. Phone makes the save, rebound cleared away. Kyrgios to Line on the wing, who tries to step inside James Archer. Nicely done, Richard Benton with speed into the zone. He comes, he shoots just wide of the post, and Cerny puts it in. Well, that's the hat-trick of goals that Michael Cerny's actually scored himself. Wonderful play from Richard Bentham to drive into the zone. The Jets went to sleep. Michael Cerny spied the opportunity and puts it past Andrei Vasiljevic. 5th of the game for Michael Cerny. It's Phoenix 7, Slough 2. Barmer banks up the boards. It's not clear. Gloves and helmets off. And here we go. Andy McKinney and Brad Watchorn. Centre circle. McKinney goes in, grabs a hold, gets the right loose, blocks a couple of rights from Watchorn. He's got a slight advantage, good uppercut there from Watchorn. McKinney gets that right hand loose. Watchorn's firing a couple of good rights in. So is Andy McKinney. The two will tangle up in the face-off circle. Who's going to get the takedown as they stop throwing punches? Nobody is. Brad Watchorn and Andy McKinney, an honourable draw, I think, on that one. That's both got some good blows in, and they will go and make sure that the showers are nice and warm. Pitchley trying to turn the puck over. It's Liam Chong that'll bring it away for the Manchester Phoenix. Long pass up ahead is a good one. In comes Michael Cerny. Again, he goes backhand with save Vasiljevic. Play back towards the line. Bentham won't keep that one in, and Ben Wood will see the remainder of the time run down as the Manchester Phoenix made hard work of it against the Slough Jets team, which gave it everything they had, but ultimately the Phoenix pulled away in the 3rd period, and as things stand, they will go top of the table tonight. Final score at the Altrincham Ice Dome, Manchester Phoenix 7, Slough Jets 2.
Phoenix TV here, final score tonight, Manchester Phoenix 7, Slough Jets 2. I'm here with, I suppose the new coach, but he's been around a long time, Craig Moran. Craig, 7-2, maybe a little bit flattering?
I think very flattering, to be fair, and I'm sure Tony will agree. You know, I think Slough played really well tonight. We've got a lot of young guys in the room. I think a realistic score should have been 5-3, maybe 5-4 to Slough.
Well, I was actually going to take one of your goals off for that second one, but that's another thing. But no, you're right in what you said. I mean, a couple of players that caught my eye tonight. I thought, is it Waller at the back? Yeah. Thought he had a solid game, and of course your man of the match, Mr. Rose. I just really, these guys stood out for me tonight.
Yeah, you know, they're both young guys. Sam played at Slough a couple of years ago, and Dan Rose, actually, I coached him at ENL 2 level, brought him up through ENL 1. Last year we decided to give him a chance to step up. He's stepped up, and now, you know, he's on a permanent line, and he's just really doing well.
Well, the way to look at that is hope for the future. That's the way to go. Now, on to the future. There are so many ridiculous rumours going around at the moment. You weren't going to finish the season. You're absolutely bankrupt. You have no money. You're playing ENL next year. Can you give us any insight at all?
Well, as you well know, the hockey world, rumour mill and stuff, I heard the same. I spoke to the owners. They offered me a job. Obviously, I wasn't willing to take the job if we can't get a team on the ice. There's no financial problems at Slough. We've got the same budget as we started with at the beginning of the year. Whether I can get any more players in, you know, I think any coach would agree with you. You have a whole summer to sign players, and I've got 4 weeks, and it doesn't happen. You know, everyone's really settled in their clubs. I guess this week's the last chance. If anyone decides to get rid of any players and there's people worth taking, then it's definitely something that we'll be looking at Slough. As far as I'm aware, I've had a meeting with my owners, and we are be playing EPL next year.
Well, that's great news for everybody, to be honest. You know, when we're a good league, we need to keep all our teams, and it's a trip to Slough's always different, so I'm quite happy to go down there. I'll be down there next weekend. No, that's really, really good news. That. Thanks for that, Craig. And well, best of luck for the rest of the season. I hope it works out for you. And I'll see you next week, and we'll see the team next year.
Yeah, definitely. See you soon.
Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
Phoenix TV after another good home win, 7-2 against the Slough Jets. I'm here with man of the match, Michael Surney. Michael, 5 goals on the score sheet, but not really, was it?
What can I say? I'm pretty happy about 5 goals, but I gotta tell you, I missed like 5 or 6 100% scoring chances, and a couple or three of the goals were really scrappy. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes it happens.
Scrappy goals still win games.
Yeah, I know. It counts. As long as it counts, it's fine.
Was very important tonight to win with only 1 game at the weekend to keep up at the top.
Of course it was, and these games are might be a little bit tricky because everyone expecting you to beat these teams easily, but it's not as always. It goes always like simple as that, and because the Slough worked hard from the beginning, and we had to really work hard up to them and score those goals to win the game. Yeah, certainly, but that's it. Next week, I think we're at Slough again next week on Saturday. Yeah, we are, and it's still not going to be easy. We still have to match their effort, and if we do that, I think we will be fine. But we're not going to beat them just easily like that. We have to work for them and deserve the points. Okay, Michael, thank you very much. 5 goals, it's good to look on the CV, isn't it? Okay, thank you. Right, Phoenix TV, I've managed to grab another Slough player out of the dressing room, and it was their man of the match, Dan Rose. Dan, I remember you last year just getting the odd shift and sat there getting splinters in your backside all season. Big change this year.
Yeah, definitely. It's a shame with all the boys leaving halfway through, but I mean, it's nice to get the opportunity to get some ice time and just work on my game. Well, this is it. I mean, somebody has to be 10th forward. Every club has got them, but so you got your place on merit this year, not just because the guys have gone. I've seen you now. That's 5 games, so you're playing well. I thought you played well tonight. Yeah, just trying to work hard every game. Skills aren't up to the standards of some of the imports and all that, and all the best British guys, but you know, I just got to work hard and do the simple things, and then hopefully it works and pays off. But there we go. Well, you certainly you've pleased your coach, because he was telling me that he's brought you through from a lower level as well. He's come through it, so it's good to have a guy that's got some trust in you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Greg's been brilliant since I started playing men's hockey for Slough. Yeah, he's always supported me and pushed me right up to this level. So yeah, can't thank him enough. Well, let's hope you get through all this carry on for this season. Manage to get a decent team together for Nick and be back to where Slough should be. Yeah, fingers crossed. We're going to keep working hard this season. Hopefully get a few points and some upsets. Mate, thanks very much, and I'll see you later on. You're welcome. Thanks, mate. Okay, Phoenix TV with the post-match wrap-up. I'm here with Anna, as usual. Hi, Anna.
Good evening.
And I've grabbed one of our lads from the locker room after having a cold shower. Or was your one hot?
Ours was hot. Yeah, we got lucky tonight.
Right, and I brought Jacob Costner with us. Hi, Jacob.
Hi, you alright, Tambo?
I'm fine. Right, got to do it first.
Yeah.
Moustache boy.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a close-up in on this one. People don't know what it is. Can you explain to the fans just exactly what it is and how come it's you?
Basically, you penalty shootout, and yeah, the last person to score has to grow a moustache, so you look a bit like a Thundercat and you just look terrible with the whiskers. So yeah.
You can get something to darken it, or else you can get manure to help it grow a bit.
Yeah, I might put some dye in there, make it look a bit darker, a bit like Freddie Mercury, you know.
And how long is this for?
Just till the end of the month. So this is halfway through, and this is the best I can do. So.
Right.
How many weeks have you lost Moustache Boy for, Tambo?
I don't need to lose it. It's all right. Right, there will be a new presenter next week on the post-match show. Right, on to the game. 7-2, maybe flattered us a little bit, but you've got to put these teams away and you've got to keep getting the points.
Yeah, like Slough have gone through a tough time this season. Like, you know, they had Slava and they had some good players. Like that Padalek's a really good player and players like that, but just obviously, I don't know what's gone on behind the scenes, but they've lost a lot of guys. Like Kieran Long's a big player for them, and they've all kind of left. So they've kind of been left with bringing up young Brits, but they got kids like Alan Lack, who I played with in juniors. You know, to be fair, I think he's a good player, and he annoys people, but I think he done well tonight for them. I thought he was their best player.
He's one of these players, Alan, that you like to have a go at from a fan's point of view. You like to have a go at when he's not on your team, but you love him on your team. Yeah,
exactly. He's one of them guys. I played against him through juniors. We used to hate each other, but now we kind of get on and we're good mates. So, but yeah, he's horrible to play against.
I was really shocked when he dropped down from Bracknell last year down to Invicta Dynamos. I thought that was an interesting move for him. I thought he'd be progressing through the EPL, but he sort of made the decision to go down. But obviously, signed by Slough, and he seems to be doing really well for them. So
yeah, he's getting lots of ice time, so he's gonna do well because he can play the game as well. So yeah.
I think the Invicta thing was circumstances, you know, job and etc. that did that. Otherwise, I don't think he would have gone.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was, I think. So just, you know, he lives close to Slough, so why not? And it's a chance to play in the EPL, isn't it? So.
Last weekend must have been an interesting one for you. Back to back. Sorry, no, not back to back, but a Saturday game with Milton Keynes and a Sunday with Basingstoke. Your two old teams.
Yeah.
Milton Keynes on Saturday. That can't have been pleasant.
No, it wasn't a good game for us. You know, we just. I don't like. It's not through lack of effort or anything like that. It's just where you turn up and nothing goes your way. You know, they throw pucks on net and we just can't get it out and stuff like that. So it's just one of them. It's not. We couldn't pinpoint it on one guy. It was a bad team performance, but
we've got a good chance to get revenge because we've got them in the cup semi-final, and the boys will want to put that one right.
Yeah, exactly. Now we've got Frankie back and the team's kind of, you know, we're back into the swing of things. I think we're a strong team away from home at the beginning of the season. Like, kind of been a bit Jekyll and Hyde recently, but we kind of we know that we got to step it up. Tony's told us, and we'll do that. You know.
But winning against Basingstoke on Sunday must have been pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's always good to beat your old teams if you kind of, you know, when you play against them. And like, I've got a lot of friends in Basingstoke and stuff like that, so it's always good to get one up on them. So. Yeah, it was good to beat.
I can imagine.
Right, well, thanks very much, Jacob. It's a good performance tonight, and we're back down in Slough next Saturday.
Yeah.
So let's keep it going, and providing Guildford don't score 6 goals in the last 7 minutes, we'll be back to top of the league.
Yep, send some space to the top of the table. That's what I'd say.
Jacob, thanks very much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Right, that's it for another week on Phoenix TV. Another home game, another home win. Not boring at all, as far as I'm concerned. Right, our next home game is next Sunday. That's against Milton Keynes Lightning with a 5:30 face-off. We're meeting them a few times in the next couple of weeks with the Cup semi-final. The Cup semi-final will be on Thursday, the 13th of February, with a 7:30 face-off. That will be the second leg of the Cup semi-final. You can follow the team, as always, on Phoenix TV, on Facebook, on Twitter, and in all the local media. So until next time, thanks for watching.
This Sunday, your J Davis and Manchester Phoenix take on the Milton Keynes Lightning. Face off at 5:30 p.m. Buy your tickets online now at www.manchesterphoenix.co.uk or buy on the door at the Silver Blades Ice Dome in Altrincham. Feel every hit, make every pass and score every goal with Tony Hand and your J. Davison Manchester Phoenix every Sunday at the Altrincham Ice Dome.